Chris Greer had told us in late August that you'd actually wanted to start the season on the active roster. Was there benefit in waiting? Does the knee feel better?
I mean, I think a lot of people don't know exactly what I was going through. You know, just like everybody in here, we're all humans. We all go through life. And ending the season, there was a lot going on in my life, personal life, you know, businesses, all of that. That just kind of had me in a place where football wasn't exactly the priority. You know, I have a son, he's 2 years old. You know, I didn't get much time to spend with him. I feel like, you know, he's growing up fast and I'm not having that much time. So football wasn't exactly the first and foremost thing on my mind. Then I had to have a small cleanup, like of the knee. And just kind of going through that free agency process, you know, my agent and I went back and forth whether we do it right after the season or, you know, we wait until free agency happens. And I just feel like I waited too late, didn't know what was going on. You know, deep down inside, my plan a long time ago was the way that the free agency went, I was probably going to join the team during the season. You know, so I would have had more time. It wasn't going to be the pressure to be back for training camp, all that. So, you know, just talking with Mike as just figuring out where I wanted to go and the conversations I had with him, along with some of the brothers that I have down here, he was one of the main reasons I came here. And we kind of had an understanding of probably not going to be ready, you know what I mean? He assured me that was fine, you know, just try and get back as fast as you can. I think a lot of people, my bad, bro, I know we all in your space, but just give us a little time. Look, and, you know, a lot of people don't know what pupless is or what it actually entails. You know, you see a lot of people, oh, are you even going to play football? Like, this is just me from the bottom. I could be anywhere in the world right now. Like, I chose to be here to play football in the NFL. I could be overseas anywhere. I could be doing whatever I want. I've done enough in my life to where I've warranted that for myself. So I chose to be here. I hate the feeling of walking around this building and you're hurt. And pupless means I can't practice with the team. Sorry. I can't practice with the team, be on the field. I can't play the first 4 games. Like, it's a rule. It's very simple. So it's just something that I kind of had to follow. Not what I wanted to do, but, you know, for me it was a selfless act because if I'm not on the pup list, I'm taking up a roster spot, which means I'm taking someone else's job and I'm not doing anything. It's not really a good feeling to have. So it was what was best for this team and organization, and that's something that, you know, it was an easy decision for us.
So were you itching to get back all this time?
Yeah.
And after you realized, oh, damn, now I got to wait.
Yeah, listen, I'll be honest. Like I say, I don't want to be walking around this building, waking up at 6:45 a.m. to just come in here from 7 to 5 o'clock. Like I said, there's a lot of things I could be doing with my life. So football is still something that I love to do. It just was an unfortunate situation that I was in. You know, I was kind of behind the 8 ball, you know, not really knowing if this is what I wanted to do or anything like that. But being able to be back in the building, to be back on the field, like, it was a lot of hard work. You know, people don't know what I've gone through with this knee because I don't come out and make excuses for myself. I just put my cleats on, continue to work. I think at the end of the day, when my career is all said and done, you know, I wanted to be the best receiver and all these things, but I think my story is going to be more about resiliency and just showing kids if it's something you want, you know, you always got to fight for it. So you always can find your way back. So that's really just, you know, kind of what it's been for me.
How explosive did you feel?
No, you're good. I forgot what it feels like, but yeah.
Being back out there now with your teammates, you know, full pads and everything, how excited was it to, you know, kind of be in the groove of things now and just did?
Yeah, I mean, it was very exciting for me. It was very, I don't know the right word, but just humbling or, you know, whatever it was, like, to be back out there. I felt very grateful because I remember what it was like when I felt like I couldn't walk, you know, during the off season. So I sure couldn't run, couldn't work out. Like, just being able to be back out there with these guys who put in so much work, it's what I've been waiting on. Like, I didn't sign over here to walk around. There's, you know, the cafeteria is great food, all that, but, like, you know, I didn't sign over here to come walk around in this building. You know, I wanted to be a part of something special. You know, Duke, Riley, and Jalen Ramsey are brothers of mine. Like, they told me how special this place was, and to come over here and see that, you know, that's what I came here for. So I came here to play football. So for all the people who are listening and don't understand that, like, that's what I came here to do.
How explosive did you feel in today's practice?
I felt pretty good. You know, I still the old guy can still run, you know, a little bit. So I mean, I felt good. I think I feel obviously a bit out of football shape in a sense, but just like everything else, it comes with repetition. And just being able to get out there and run around. I don't think the people understand how much of a joy that is, you know, to be able to not even stretch and I can go out there and just take off running. You know, it's been a long journey with me and the things that I've had to encounter in my career. So just being able to get out there felt great.
How challenging is it to watch these last 4 weeks, the struggles the offense have had, and how much of a difference do you think it can make?
I mean, I'm a part of this, so it doesn't feel good, you know. To me, it feels even worse. I would have rather, you know, us been 4-0 right now, and then I'd feel like, oof, like I can't wait to get in instead of where we're at and feeling like I should have been out there battling with them, win, lose, or draw. That's the hardest part about sitting out and not being able to help, you know. So, like I say, I'm just excited to get back out there. Whenever that is, you know, just coming up with a game plan. I don't ease me back into it a little bit, and then it's just play ball. Like it's time. It's a long season. No need to get down. If you played as long as I played, like you know, these seasons can go however which way you want.
Chris said he basically had to fight you to put you on PUP to start the season. Did you feel ready to go from week one?
Yeah, I don't know if you could just say ready, but I was ready to, you know, have my training camp at that time. Like it's harder to then be on pup, meaning I can't practice with the team. You know, I'm having to do work here and then leave and go do work with, you know, trainers and, you know, like a go feed and all that. Like it's, you know, I would have rather been able to like compete and battle and all those things. I missed that part of earning your brothers, your teammates' respect. Like that's what I came here to do. That's one of the, you know, the major things that I can see myself wanting to prove.
Are you expecting to play Sunday?
I don't know. You got to ask Coach.
And just on the timing of it, just to make sure we have it accurate, was the surgery March, April? What month was it?
It was sometime in the off season.
Okay.
Given the situation where the team is record-wise, and you're saying like, oh, you wish you could have been 4-0, do you think there is added pressure with you coming back? Do you think it's something that for yourself, you know?
I think at this point in my life, you know, pressure is why I got into this game. It was never for the attention. There's something about knowing that it's time to perform and then showing up and performing. Like, truly, it wasn't for cameras and Instagram followers and endorsements. Like all that is something I didn't really know about. You know what I mean? It was for the pressure. So for me, I'll take on the pressure, but I don't feel there's a need. I don't feel there's a pressure, extra pressure on me. I feel it's the same for everybody in this building. Like we got to get going. You know, we got to start making plays. We got to put, you know, offense. Defense has been playing great. Offense is our turn. Like, got to take over. There's a reason I came to this offense. It's because I seen what they did all last year. 2 games away from being the 1 seed. I was over there in Baltimore when we lost to Tennessee last year. Like, I remember what it was like. So it's a bunch of great things. There's no time to panic, but it's definitely a time to have a sense of urgency.
Are you able to ignore the people who said, oh, he's just here for a paycheck, or did that bother you personally?
Respectfully, I'm not. It sounds messed up, so it's gonna be a bad quote, but I'm not getting paid like a crazy amount of dollars. There's, you know, I could be making money if I had more time elsewhere outside of this building. A lot of my contract is incentives based, so that means I have to reach certain numbers to be able to get that money. So for me, respectfully, I don't really care for, you know, opinion. Like I care for my son, I care for my close family. I've grown so far past that because at the end of the day, you could be the most perfect person in the world, say the most perfect quotes and all that. There's still somebody out there who's gonna hate on you. So like, there's no point in getting yourself caught up over that. I've said the quote: Purell hand sanitizer cleans 99.9% of germs. There's always still gonna be that little something. You know what I mean? So it's just like, there's just no point in worrying about someone's opinion and all. Like, bro, I'll never see some of y'all in my life again. You have a account with 0 posts and 89 followers and whatever. Like, congrats. Enjoy your life. I'm gonna enjoy mine. I'm so far past someone's opinion of me. I know who I am. I always say I know where I live, so I never need to address anything. Like, you know what I mean?
How did you feel?
More, guys.
How did you feel with Snoop out there with the connection?
That's my dude. You know, we were in Baltimore all year. Actually, it's funny because he threw me my first touchdown over there in Baltimore. So we were always like in meetings, you know. Whenever Chef would be in town, like I'd bring him lunch, him and Lamar lunch. Like this is somebody, you know, I went through a whole year with in training camp and all that. Like we're very close. So just to see him get his opportunity, you know, it's always unfortunate the way that opportunities happen like that. But just to see him have an opportunity and to be more comfortable. Like this is not, I don't think people understand. If there's any position someone could sign to and come to a team and play and ball out, quarterback is by far the hardest. And this is one of the most complex offenses that's in the league. So I think he did a very good job. I think that everyone around him has to help him out. And, you know, like I say, it's just got to be a sense of urgency. It doesn't need to be time to panic or anything, but definitely a sense of urgency.
How much interaction have you had with Tua? It's kind of been like you on PUP now, he's out, so.
Oh, we've been kicking it every day. We go over there and go over the plays and, you know, just got the opportunity to even sit down and just talk life, you know, things outside of football. Like this is a part of our life, and yeah, we put, you know, everything into it, but there's a lot of life. You know, he's got kids, he's got family. Everyone's got family for the most part. So just being able to talk life with him, talk ball, it's been great. He's a great human, and you don't get to say that about, you know, just everybody. So he's a great human. I enjoyed that time that I had, you know, to kick it with him, and you know, we're all wanting him to get back and healthy. So yeah.
Obviously, we hear how much you hang out with Tua off the field, but what has that chemistry building process been like as you try to balance, you know, like acclimating to the offense while also just rehabbing and getting healthy?
Yeah, it's hard. Again, like I say, I'm not one to complain or put my business out there because I just think people are not gonna care. But like I've been through a lot in my career, starting with my ankle shattered in 2017, and my doc was like, you know, a lot of people don't ever come back from this, to sports hernia surgery, to tearing my ACL, to not playing with an ACL a whole year, tearing it in the Super Bowl. Plus, I've been through a lot, so it was hard to balance. Okay, I need to do this work, take care of the knee, not overdrive it, but then I also need to get in this. So it's just been a balancing act. You know, it's like everything else, it's a process, but I've been enjoying it, the ups and the downs, the hard part of life, and, you know, I'm still here.
Last question. Bonding with Tyreek and Jalen, you know, having that, kind of building that camaraderie too.
Yeah.
Like how important has that been? How great has that been for you, just kind of getting out there with them?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been able to kick it, you know what I mean? It's not like because I'm on PUP, I can't see them, but I'm definitely, our time zones, we're on different time zones, you know? I'm overseas, and they're in America, you know? They're going out to practice, I'm doing all of my work. So we're just, the crossing each other was really mainly in early on settings because I can't go out onto the field. This is my 2.5 hours to like get everything in. So I'm a very time efficient person, and made sure I wanted to use up all that time. But being able to be with those guys, I mean, I just have never seen anything like 10 and, you know, Waddle's obviously special, but these two guys are tremendous. You know, I think they were top 5 in the league last year or whatever it is. It's just a special talent. So just being able to, you know, Coach and I talked, like it was, like I came here to be able to help them out, you know what I mean? Take some of the load off of them and then just be able to let them do their thing at the same time. So, like I say, it's not about panicking, it's about a sense of urgency, and it's time for us to come out and get a win.
What do you think of Odell out there today?
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool seeing him out there, you know. I'm glad to see him out there running around, having fun, so it was nice.
What would it mean to have him back with you guys on Sunday?
I mean, it's going to mean a lot. He's a hell of a player, and he's going to add some, you know, some much-needed dynamic attack to the offense, so I'm excited to see him out there running around.
Obviously, you guys, just from the energy in here, seem like you guys are in a good place mentally. How have you been able to kind of keep it up for a game like Sunday?
Well, I mean, you know, you can't really control anything that already happened, so there's no point in worrying about it. You just got to keep, you know, LIVIN, just keep on living.
What do you think of possibly proceeding without Jordan Poyer at this time, and what were your reps like with Marcus Smith?
They were good. You know, it's a hit to you know, for Poe to be down, but that's my dog. He'll be back. He's not down forever. And so right now it's just me and Marcus. We rolling. It's fun.
Jevón, I'm sure you watched OBJ early on in his career. To us, to me at least, it looked like he's right back where he was.
Yeah, I mean, he's moving around. He looks great. You know, he's moving out there real good. So I'm excited for him. So excited to see the success that he brings to the team.
Sorry, I don't know if you answered this. I just got here, but just seeing Jalen go down, but then Anthony Lee was like, hey, the entire defense knows that it's a long football season. So there's no sympathy cards. Kind of how important is it to continue to step up, knowing that hey, it is a long season. You guys are trying to get that win on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, guys go down, and it's tragic to see that happen. And my heart goes out to JP. I know he fought through that Achilles injury, and he's a warrior, and he's in good spirits about it. But at the end of the day, I mean, we still got to work, still got to show up on Sunday, and do our job. So it's some sense of like, he's doing it over there, but I got to do my work over here. So, but I mean, my heart goes out to him, and we still keep on rolling.